guys, it's Hina Sheth from Rebalance Physical Therapy, and today I want to talk to you men specifically about testicular pain and what might be going on, because perhaps you've been to a number of different physicians and no one has been able to figure it out. Perhaps you went to a urologist and they haven't necessarily been able to kind of diagnose you with any particular dysfunction. Perhaps they did diagnose you with something that was bacterial in nature, which is possibly causing the inflammation along the testicular area, but perhaps you've already been on several rounds of antibiotics and nothing has helped. Well, what else could it be? Well, it could be something called the pelvic floor. Now, I have many other videos where I explain what the pelvic floor is, but basically you have a group of muscles within the pelvis. Okay, so this is your pelvis. And you can see the inside of it, all the areas in red is your pelvic floor, okay? And underneath, from the pubic bone all the way to the tailbone, this is the pelvic floor. Now, even though this is a model of a female pelvis, the male doesn't look any different once you take the genitals off. It's actually very, very similar, except you don't have this necessarily, okay? So, what can happen in this area is tensioning, okay? Tensioning within these muscles. So if you think about a fist, if you hold a fist really, really tight for even a minute, it's not going to feel comfortable. But think about holding that tension over, say, weeks, months, maybe even years. You can feel that when you open up the wrist, it actually feels stiff, it feels tight, even in that 30 seconds of holding your fists and clenching it really, really tight. And you'll also feel that, wow, my fingers actually feel like they're going numb. Well, that's because when you squeeze hard enough, those muscles become tense and the nerves in that area actually become compressed. This is no different than what can happen in the pelvic floor. Now, why does this happen? Well, anything from sports injuries in the past, to postural habits, to stress, anxiety, tension, holding your abdominals tight, all of those things can actually create tension within the pelvic floor, and you may not even know it. You could have been having this for years and years and years, and it's now just showing up as testicular pain, okay? So what happens is over time, these muscles can become taut just like that fist. And because you have blood supply, you have nerves that go through this area, if it's tight enough, it's gonna compress around those blood vessels. It's also gonna compress around those nerves, and that can create symptoms of pain, burning, tightening, any variety of those symptoms in the testicular area. Okay, and it could be the root of a lot of your pain. Now, the other thing that kind of goes along with areas of tension in here is also any type of myofascial or fascial restriction in this area as well. And in addition to that, the alignment, if there's any sort of an alignment issue around this pelvis that's either solely being caused around the pelvis, or maybe it's compensating because there's stuff going above and below, yes, even down to the foot, then this could be creating tensioning and misalignment of the pelvis, which affects your pelvic floor. So if you're having these symptoms, you haven't gotten very far in the traditional healthcare model, then I suggest you give us a call if you live in the Philadelphia or surrounding suburbs, and we can chat and talk to you and figure out, is this stemming from a possible pelvic floor, which most likely it probably is if you haven't gotten a good diagnosis for it. And we'd be more, we'll be more than happy to kind of give you a plan of care and what we can do to improve the tensioning in this area. And if you don't live in the Philadelphia area, you can actually shoot us an email as well, because we are connected with lots of other great physical therapists all over North America. And we can help you find someone that might be able to, get you going in the right direction. So our website is rebalancept.com. That's REBALANCEPT.com. And I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for listening. Have a great day.